before you continue, why the switch to passive at this point?
So I have a problem with passive. The phrasing passive, I didn't want to get into it with you, but it's one of those things where, there's always this debate is it truly passive, right? But the way I approach it is it's more passive than others, right? There's no active versus passive. There's no 0 and 1. There's no switch to flip kind of thing. But why the focus on being more passive? Number one, we actually have the funds to do it, right? Number two, we've built some relationships with some folks who have introduced us to these deals over the last year and a half. Really got to know them, and that was a big mental shift for me, right? I mean, I wanted to be involved in it. It's my money, damn it. I want to make sure that it's going where I want it to do. And before you wire, 50,000 or 100,000 to somebody, you really should know the person, right? Which comes with risk tolerance, and everybody's got a different risk tolerance or whatnot. But so those two things. The third thing is, where we live in Pensacola, Florida area, the market is extremely hot. I got tired of looking for deals that would meet our criteria because things were just just crazy, just absolutely crazy. To the point where a lot of the cash that we use to invest in these limited partnerships, I had my realtor, I said, look, I'm tired of looking for duplexes or these small multifamilies. I said, I've got a duplex. I've had it for about 3 years. I've never stepped foot inside of it. I said, let's put it on the market. I want 100,000 more than what I paid for it. And damn it, if he didn't bring me a contract for over asking, like within 2 months, I said, I don't have to sell it because it is cash. It's one of our best cash flowing properties. It's one of the best areas. I said, but I keep seeing these listings come up and thinking, how the hell are people getting this for them? Right. I'm like, let's just do it. Let's just see what happens. And it was like a 428% return on a 3-year hold. So we took that money and I was like, okay, we can't find anything in this market. We've been building relationships with these folks who serve other markets. Let's see what they have going on. And we started working with them, and they presented some opportunities that look like some really good returns. Right. I am looking forward to, and these folks, that we're working with, they've got a pretty good track record. So I'm actually looking to learn from them, right? If I get back into doing some more syndication stuff or whatnot, because I only technically syndicated one deal. It was a 42-unit apartment complex, and talk about a lot of work, right? It is tremendously, people will question, why do you get this fee? Why do you get the acquisition fee? Why do you get such and such? Like, dude, it's a lot of freaking work, right? And now that we have 3 kids, I've got a relatively new job. Time is extremely valuable asset that I don't have a whole lot of right now. So
Time is our biggest currency.